I really don't know what else to say about anything that comes down to whatever we're talking about. At the end of the day, it's better to just talk about this now than later. And I do have to point this out because at this moment, guys, it's interesting. And I don't want to talk too much about this, but I'll make this as short as possible. Probably a 5 minute video or something because it just makes me feel like it's better to talk about this now. And even though I have a sore throat and I've been taking a little bit of time off this month of October because I'm just releasing videos of supernatural trails and I'm done with Hunger Games of well, I'm still doing Hunger Games. And guys, at this moment as I'm talking about this, I'm only doing part-time content for this YouTube channel. With everything going on, it's just supernatural trails and Hunger Game videos and probably just a couple tiny bits of something like shorts, YouTube shorts. But all in all, I just think should just go down as history. Because guys, October the 10th, 2010, known as 10-10-10, Hasbro released a TV show on the Hub called My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Now, there's people online and Bronies and people that say, oh, the first time I saw this, I saw My Little Pony back in reality, guys, I never saw My Little Pony at the time. The first time I remembered when I first saw a piece of an episode was back in 2010 during the Christmas was called Winter Rama, Winter Wrap Up or Winter Rama during season 1. But that was the time when they were celebrating Christmas and they were kids, but I never got into that. But I do remember seeing something with grandparents where I went to a Christmas party with like grandmothers and such, and so there was that. But I never had interesting about what it was until I heard more information about it a couple years later in 2012 and more about this in 2013. And then I started seeing other YouTubers like Bronies react in the videos. And by 2015, after watching out YouTubers of Blank Slate, Rarity Dash, and then Abraham Focus, another YouTuber came in, Charmax, also other YouTubers as well at the time from Dan TDM, mostly, now that's a Minecraft YouTuber, but mostly from BSL Reaction and Blasphemous HD was another person I did saw a content of his, which I hope his career is not dead, but still, I looked into it and I got into it more. And by 2017, I made a YouTube channel. And originally, my channel was called Werewolf Productions, which was talking about me being a werewolf, this or that, but it didn't go anywhere as an MLP thing. So I changed it to Sparity during Thanksgiving Day in 2017. I got rid of it in July the 4th, 2021, but I never wanted to get rid of that name. But guys, ever since I heard an incident about a young male person in 2021 that he was a brony addict or a brony or someone said that information said that he had a semi-automatic rifle or an automatic machine gun, and he went to a FedEx place where he went to his former job. He had problems and memory and moments. And it said that he started a mass shooting in 2021, and they said that his machine gun was covered up with My Little Pony stickers. And he said that other information say that he was gonna kill himself. He was gonna go to the afterlife to do what with Applejack and such. And then that was when I heard about that information about a couple weeks before 4th of July, I was like, yeah, that's it. I'm done with MLP. I was done with My Little Pony until even during 2019 when I heard reports that the series finale was in 2019. And I thought they were going to do 10 seasons of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic and they were going to end in 2020. That's what I thought was going to be the thing, but that never came to be. And to be honest, guys, here's the thing. I never watched any of the season 9 episodes of My Little Pony. In 2019, I only saw the first 4 episodes, and that was it. I just never did. I remembered a couple of the first episodes, which were like, okay, bring back, see all these antagonists that were in the 9 seasons that we've seen in the 8 seasons, and that was it. But by episode 3 and so on, I was barely not interested anymore after episode 4, and I just stopped watching My Little Pony forever. But then, guys, last month ago in September, and to be honest, guys, the last time when I actually finished watching the 26th and final episode, the series finale of MLP, was like, I think it was around Thursday or Friday, like October 2nd or 3rd. It's about a week after, before uploading this video, so it's actually a week ago. And when finishing the episode, I don't want to get into all details of what my opinions are for every episode because this is going to take a long video, but all I could say is I didn't find a lot of interesting things about it, other than the only thing that got me upset was, why did they not make Scootaloo fly? And I was upset because, guys, I was like, guys, I told to myself, there's information out there that some people did say that Scootaloo did flown, that she did manage to fly in season 9, which that was just rumors I heard, and I didn't know if I could find videos or something, or information, or GIF clips, or GIF photos of people saying, oh, Scootaloo's flying, watch this. I couldn't find that out. There were moments where I found the adult mares, and there was the episode in season 9 where the Cutie Mark Crusaders became adults, and how, well, that episode was interesting, but after the last episode was over, I was like, why did Scootaloo not fly? Why did they not make Scootaloo fly? And that was the only thing that got me pissed off in the entirety of that episode. The only thing that got me pissed off and more interested, guys, the only reason I was more interested in watching season 9 to watch all the episodes as I didn't see until watching it last month ago in September was seeing if Scootaloo can fly. And she didn't flow. She didn't fly. She didn't do it. And that's the only thing that friggin' upsetted me. That's all I can say about season 9. So, to be honest, guys, I think it was a good thing I didn't miss out watching any of the episodes of season 9, because I think it would have been a waste of time. And at the end of the day, guys, and to be honest, guys, did I quit MLP and Brony? I did promise to myself I would do it part-time after July the 4th, when I changed my name from Sparity to Fox Wolf in July 4th of 2021. So I've had this channel for 4 years as Fox Wolf because of it, and I took that name because the reason I named my channel Fox Wolf is because of a meaning is, what would happen if you had a wolf, a dogman-like creature, werewolf, and a fox spirit kitsune make love to each other, what would you make? And that's why I thought. I made to myself because I love Japanese people. I love supernaturals and other beings of Japan. I love the Michigan Dogman, and I love the werewolf of Wisconsin. That's why I changed my name to Fox Wolf, as is a meaning. And due to that, what would happen if you mate a wolf with a fox? And yeah, it's weird, but... And I gave that up. After I did the MLP Hunger Games thing, and then I went on, and guys, the only type of content I watched for it was Storm XF3, because at least I respect Storm XF3 for his content, because at least he wasn't a gay type person with his content, and that's why I reacted to some of his content in 2023 and 2024 and 2025, because I respect him more. But then after people, like, for some reason, as of 2025, the most likes I got in my videos were people liking my videos for MLP for some reason this year. And I promised that if I want to do Hunger Games again, then do it for MLP, then you better like my video. And guess what? People were liking it. I don't know why. To this day, I don't know why. After all the controversies I've been having for the last couple years now, I just don't know why. Ridiculous. But now, guys, all the content, all that stuff is done for. So, guys, here's my final thought. We're at the 9-minute mark, so with only 1 more minute left of this video, this is my final thought of this entirety of what I have to say about this. My advice to you people is, if you want to be in a community, try to learn from your surroundings of what your community is. It doesn't matter if you're doing cosplays. It doesn't matter if you're doing Comic-Con, TwitchCon, GamingCon, PAX Prime. It doesn't matter. If you enjoy a community that you like, then do it. But be careful, because it's still, every community and fandom out there is still dirty. Just like VTubers and VShoujo and other things out there. So try to be careful with it. And don't be just like what happened to that mass shooter that did something 3-4 years ago for no reason. My advice to all you people is, don't do drugs. And with that being said, thank you very much.